We'll insert the new plug. We'll stick it in the cable tie that's down here. After feeding it through, we'll have to feed it through from this side first. We'll feed it up through this side, feed the plug in, feed it up through here, plug it in, put the zip tie back on, and then re-secure it back here. And then our new sensor will be done. So like I said, this is a pretty simple, straightforward repair. Really, really easy for you to do, and there's no reason why you would have to have a dealership do this if you can just do it yourself. So let's do that now. The new sensor's in. I've already secured it. It just simply slides into place. It actually made almost a little bit of a click when it went into place. I've secured it with the 25-bit Torx bolt. I've curled this wire holder back around the cable to make sure that it holds it really, really well. And after I fed it up through into the compartment up here, as you can see, our little cable holder is secured down and nice and tight again with the cable on the inside, and then it's plugged back in here. There's really only one place it goes. Now, when you go to take this out, you're going to want to put a small screwdriver blade under, let's see if you can see it. It's not the easiest thing in the world to see. Under the little tab right there, and lift that tab, and then the plug will slide out of the plug here. It'll slide out, and when it slides back in, make sure you get a good click, and it's set.